morning, everyone. Hello, hello. Hope you are feeling good. I hope you had a wonderful and relaxed Sunday until now. See, I'm prepared this time. Now you can see the ingredients as a fixed comment right away. Fourth live stream and I finally learned. Which is the snack cookbook, and they are for sure way healthier than normal brownies, but let's say in comparison to my other cakes and muffins in here, they are rather like the ones that everybody loves taste-wise. So they are a bit sweeter, a bit fudgier, a bit softer, so they are not as healthy. So I would say it's a good mixture for a brownie, because a brownie just lives from the very soft and fudgy texture and the rich chocolate taste, and they definitely have all of that. Okay, so we will bake those brownies. Also find them in the app if you don't have the cookbook, because the cookbook is also in the app. And yeah, Dennis is not joining today. He's not feeling like baking this morning, but I'm sure we will have a lot of fun together. I have your comments right here, so I can always see everything you say. And I will tell you the ingredients once again, but you can see them in the comments. So we need bananas. The browner, like the riper, the sweeter your brownies will be. We need oats that we will turn into oat flour. Then we need raspberries, in case you want to do it as a raspberry brownie. If you want to do a different kind of brownie, the no berry brownie, or also a blueberry brownie or something, you can switch up the berries or the additional fruit. We need cocoa powder, we need a kind of oil. I'm using olive oil, but you can also use coconut oil. We need coconut sugar, baking powder, and salt. So only a very few ingredients, not so complicated today. No, I would not use a liquid kind of sugar instead of coconut sugar, because that will change up the texture, because you will have more liquid then. But you can maybe use honey and then take away some of the banana so you have less liquid and balance it out that way. Okay. Let's preheat the oven to 180 degrees. First things first. I am doing Heißluft, so Umluft, circulating air. Yesterday I was very tired in the evening. I don't know if it was because of the live stream, like the dancing live stream, but I was so tired in the evening. Can I fold in the comments here? Nee, irgendwie nicht. Okay, dann nicht. I was super tired. How did you feel after the live stream yesterday? Were you also feeling so tired, or was it just me? Okay, so we start by processing the oats into flour, which means we take the 100 grams of oats and we put them into a blender. I'm using like a smoothie blender, but you can also use a big one. And then we just pop it in here. Der ist vielleicht ein bisschen klein. Egal. And then we will put it onto our blender and make sure we have flour instead of oats. You can also buy oat flour in a supermarket, but you can also do it yourself. Ich lasse den da hinten mal ein bisschen arbeiten. Tired? Okay. das reicht auch schon. By the way, are you a fan of those seamless leggings? I'm just testing it out because I want to see if I like it. But are you a fan, or do you think it looks like Skiunterwäsche? I'm not quite sure if I think it looks like Skiunterwäsche, like skiing underwear, or do you actually think it's cute? Tell me. Yeah, I think those ones have like a pretty nice booty shape, but they are very low, like low-waistish. But I'm just testing it out just to see if I like that for the future. Okay, so my oats are now flour. That's what we want. Ich finde auch, es hat etwas von Funktionsunterwäsche. Ja, das finde ich auch irgendwie. Yeah, but I also like it. At first I didn't like it, and then I was wearing it, and then I felt like, oh, maybe I look like a Kardashian walking along the street. Don't the Kardashians always wear something like this? And then I started to like it because I envisioned myself not looking like a Skiunterwäsche, and now I'm unsure. But I liked it so much that I'm wearing it today in the live stream, so that means something. Okay, so we put the oat flour. Yeah, ich habe Unterwäsche drunter. No, I'm wearing something underneath. I have a bra on and also like seamless cotton pant, like a seamless cotton pant. Okay, we put the oat flour into a bowl. And now let's head over to the bananas. So for the bananas, we use 180 grams. And what you want to do is we mash 3/4 of it, so 75%, just roughly. And then for the rest, we will do slices for the decoration on top. So I guess what I'm going to do first is I'm going to cut some nice slices. Just approximately, like you don't have to weigh. Okay, I think that's enough of slices. And then for the rest, you can just mash it with a knife or a fork until you have banana puree. Lecker schmecker. And also a trick. Because I was wearing a similar top in the 15-minute beginner apps, like the dark green one. And if I don't want this to slip up all the time when I'm doing sports, I just tuck it into my bra like this, like all the way around. And then it just stays. And that's my trick for filming and for doing workouts. It's always a good one. Okay, banana puree. Back to the banana puree. Oh, by the way, my ohrwurm of the day, so the melody that is stuck in my head today is, I used it in my story yesterday night when I was removing my makeup. It's, thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. And then it's like a little, I think it's a black boy singing, it's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. And then I don't know how it continues, and that is the science of a melody that is stuck in your head. You don't know how it continues, and then you keep singing it until this point because your brain cannot figure out how to end it. So for this live stream, it's just gonna be, it's a beautiful day. Okay. Oh my gosh, I cannot look at myself. Like, my hair looks horrible up here. I need to color it on Monday. Monday is my day. One day left until I'm finally looking like a natural blonde again and not like a colored blonde. Okay, banana puree. Was kommt denn als nächstes eigentlich? Hab ich. Ah ja, genau. It's always good that I need to look up my own recipe. Okay, we put the banana puree in a separate bowl, so not in the one with, not to the oat flour, but into a separate one. Ah, the lyrics continue like this. I don't want to get too high and mighty, cause tomorrow I may fall back on my face. Thank you for sunshine. That is not so nice, because tomorrow I may fall on my face. It's a beautiful day. Na, das ist aber nicht so schön. Did you ever have short hair? No. I wanted to cut my hair when I was younger because I think everybody in elementary school cut it to this length and I wanted to have it as well. And my mom forbid it. And I'm very thankful she did. So until this day, like, of course I cut like little bits, but I always had long hair because she grew it from the beginning when I was a child. Okay, we have the banana puree in here and then we add the oil. If you have coconut oil and it's freezing cold and that's why your coconut oil is solid, put it into the oven that is preheating right now. It will take like 2 minutes and then it's liquid and that's what we want. In case you use olive oil, you can put it right in here right away. And then we also add the sugar. Depending on if you want your brownies to be sweeter or healthier and not so sweet, you can use less or more sugar. In my recipe, I say 30 to 40 grams. Since I am trying to feed the men in this house today, I'm making them sweeter. So I'm just hoping Dennis and Dad will like them because I want to bake something nice for them on Sunday. So I'm using 40 grams today, but if I would only bake for myself, I would probably use 30 or maybe even 20. But today we will have sweet ones. Okay, and now we mix it. Hätte ich eine Gabel, könnte ich das auch tun. Einen Moment. Fast kaputt gegangen. Upsi dupsi. Nichts passiert. Alles im grünen Bereich. Okay. Das da ist immer praktisch. Und dann noch eine Gabel. The oven is at 180 degrees. Okay, I'm mixing the banana powder. I don't know, is there a discussion in the comments? I missed it obviously. I was creating banana puree. I wasn't focusing. Okay, but now we mix the olive oil, the sugar and the banana until we have something that looks kind of homogen. Like a, keine Ahnung, was das heißt. Yeah, the Pam box always exists. Foodists changed their company to About Food. They are just called differently now. But the Pam box will always exist in the same way. Like, it doesn't change anything about our Pam box. Das sieht ja auch gar nicht so arg appetitlich hier gerade aus. Das sieht ein bisschen aus wie Kotze. Sieht so ein bisschen aus, als wäre da noch so die Magensäure dabei. Yeah, last time I baked them I used coconut oil, but in the original recipe I actually used olive oil because it's a healthier source of fat. Like, olive oil is one of the healthiest oils you can use, and I actually really liked the taste in there, or you couldn't really taste it at all. So I went for olive oil this time as well. Like, it will not make them bad, it will just make them healthier and you will not really taste the difference. Okay, we are looking like this now. So it looks pretty even. Even is the word that I was looking for. Okay, now we have that. And now we mix all of the dry parts. So we have the flour in here, then we put in the cocoa powder and also the baking powder. I'm finally in Germany again. I can use baking powder, haha. And also 2 pinches of salt. Big pinches of salt. And then we mix that together until it looks pretty even. We don't use the raspberries yet. Not yet. They are the very last step. Yeah, olive oil is not allowed to be heated to an extreme degree, but 180 degrees is fine. That's why our oven is at 180 degrees and not higher. I literally matched it to the maximum temperature you can use for olive oil. Okay, dry one looks like this. And now we add the liquid to the, prepare your brownie form. I'm using like a glass one like this. And then we need baking paper on top of it. Vanilla is actually in the recipe, that's correct, but I didn't have vanilla right now, so I'm skipping the vanilla, but you can also put in the vanilla in here. Okay. I'm adding the liquid to the dry. It's a beautiful day, It's a beautiful day. Okay, and now we mix that. You want to see it closer? Sieht noch nicht so appetitlich aus, aber das kommt noch. The change will come, I swear. It's gonna be look and taste yummy in a second. The best things in life need some time. By the way, my armpits today smell different because Wild just sent me a new limited edition which is launching for Valentine's Day, and it's so nice. It is I'm not going to tell you what the name is, but Dennis says it smells like chai latte, which is actually not what it is. My dad said it smells like cake. But it is called differently, but it reminds you of so many things, and I really like it. It smells like constantly a bit delicious. It could be like me baking cake all the time. Okay, also das sieht jetzt so aus. Oops, Gott, wir haben heute voller Tage. Okay, the battery looks like this. Gut. And now we will mix in the raspberries, except for a few, so we can use them for decoration, okay? Always keep in mind that you want to make it pretty from the top. So I'm using the prettiest raspberries for decoration, putting them on the side right now. And then the rest can go into the dough. Then we fold it in there. Don't destroy them, but just fold it in there. Now you can also have a quick taste test and see if you like the sweetness or if you want to adjust something. Ne? Also für mich ist gut. I think it's good. It does taste a little bit intense like olive oil right now, but that will fade once we are baking. So don't worry about the olive oil. Machen wir das mal hier zur Seite. We take the brownie form. And now we pour all of that in here. It's a beautiful day, it's a beautiful day. Thank you for sunshine, thank you for rain, thank you for joy, thank you for pain. I'm obviously not using the entire pen. I'm just using half of it, so my brownies are a bit thicker. So, and now we use the remaining bananas and raspberries to decorate it. I'm just pressing them in. Mache ich es jetzt schön symmetrisch oder durcheinander? Ja, Fragen über Fragen. Okay, I'm gonna do it randomly. And also spreading the raspberries. Do you know how relaxed it is to just cook and bake according to a recipe? Because most of the times in my life, I'm trying to create new recipes, which never gives you like a guarantee that it works. So it's always kind of stressful because you try to remember everything you did and then also think about, okay, if it goes wrong, what could it be? And if I make it again, what would I do better? Is the texture looking good right now? Is it too liquid? Is it too solid? Blah, blah, blah. You think about so many things when creating a recipe, and me just following whatever I did in the past is the most relaxed thing ever. Okay, so we are looking like this now. And now I will put it into the oven for 30 minutes. Maybe 40, but first we do 30. Okay. Oops. Okay. 30 minutes starting now. Which means we start with the Q&A. We first start with licking whatever is left in the bowl, and then we start with the Q&A. Okay. There was not so much left in my bowl, unfortunately. Boah, meine Haare heute, ich kann nicht, die finde ich richtig furchtbar. Macht mir gar keinen Spaß, dahin zu gucken. Ich mache jetzt gleich einen Zopf. Da waren noch 3 Haferflocken. Some call me vacuum cleaner. Oh. Okay, I have you right here. Ask me anything you want to know. I'm here for it. 180 Grad sind das. Okay. I baked my brownies before, so they are ready now. Oh my gosh, I'm jealous. You can eat while we talk. Oh. Hast du schon einen Koffer gepackt für die Malediven? Did you already pack your suitcase for the Maldives? No. I'm always a last minute packer, which makes it so stressful. But I want to pack today sports clothing and bikinis and food. Those are the things I want to pack today, and then the rest is tomorrow. Warum trägst du deine Apple Watch nicht mehr? This is a good question. Why are you not wearing your Apple Watch anymore? Because I felt like it's unnecessary. Like, I was not using it for like WhatsApp and emails because I felt like I'm reachable all the time anyways. Like I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to see if somebody pings me when I'm standing in the shower. And I also felt like the fitness part of like measuring calories and steps, etc. It was also like unnecessary control or pressure or I don't know what for me, because even if I didn't hit like a number of steps, even if I was like not walking one day and not hitting like 10,000 steps, which barely happens ever, I wasn't going for a walk just to make my watch measure that. So I was just looking at it and thinking like, okay, I didn't walk today, fine, I don't care at all. And also I didn't adapt my training to something that the watch was telling me. So basically I didn't use it for anything. It was just there to give me a random information and I didn't care about the information. So, and it's also not that pretty in my opinion. So I just quit wearing it. What's your favorite dance workout? My favorite dance workout. So yesterday I fell in love with the Happy Sweat once again. I haven't done it for a longer time and I just remembered yesterday how much I actually love it. But I think from the recent ones, it is the sweaty dance. How long will you spend on the Maldives? 4 weeks. Can you imagine? 4 weeks? Just like last year, but I'm gonna approach it differently. Like this year, I really need vacation, just like sleeping, not filming a video when it's sunrise, just sleeping and like relaxing. And I'm gonna do a mixture out of, I think I'm gonna film like 6, 7 YouTube videos, Instagram pictures as always, but the rest is gonna be more chill. Just 6 or 7 YouTube videos. Oh. Kannst du mich adoptieren? Ich bin auch pflegeleicht. Ja, ich kann dich im Koffer mitnehmen. Will you continue to do live workouts after you come back from the Maldives? Yeah, I haven't told you about my plans after the Maldives yet. So when I'm coming back from the Maldives, I first have my Pamex Puma fitting. They're literally waiting for me to come back. Like the first day I'm back, boom, 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 next Pamex Puma fitting. And then I have 2 days at home. And then I'm going to my Calcedonia bikini shoot. So you will be able to see me on bikini billboards and swimwear billboards this year again in Germany. And I have that shooting right afterwards, which I'm actually very happy about because I felt like, okay, I'm 10 from coming back to the Maldives. I'm probably relaxed. So hell yeah, take pictures of me in a bikini. So I have that right afterwards. And then I have 2 weeks at home. And then I have an event for Puma in Switzerland. And then I'm actually planning to go to Bali because I gave that as a birthday present to we know who. We're not talking about who, but we know who. And I gave that as a birthday present to this person. And the season of Bali is actually right now. And the later it gets during the year, the less good the season actually is. So we have to go as quickly as possible. And that will be in April because before I don't have time. Ja, die Haferflocken werden zu Hafermehl gemacht. Oh mein Gott, ich bin zu weit oben in den Kommentaren. Ich habe nicht gescrollt. Are you going to work out while you are on the Maldives or will it be a rest vacation? No, I'm definitely going to work out. Maybe not 5 times a week. But I just need working out to feel so good and to feel so happy. Like for me, the question is rather, will I work out super hard or will I rather go for slow workouts to kind of match the vibe over there? which is what I don't know yet. I will decide when I'm there, but I'm definitely going to work out just to feel my best, and I want to feel my best on vacation. So working out is not the part that is like hard in my life or stressful in my life. That is the good part in my life. I always look forward to working out. So I'm definitely keeping that part. Oh, the batter is insane. Made mine as a muffin shape. That's a good idea. Brownie muffins. I was also thinking about, because my mom usually, not usually, my mom right now does like sie isst nur so Suppen und Eintöpfe, so like she doesn't eat anything that's hard, just liquid. And I was thinking I could puree the brownie for her and do like a brownie smoothie, because then it's liquid again. And then I was thinking maybe we need that in the Pam app. What about a brownie smoothie? I don't know if we need a baked brownie or if we can just take all of the ingredients, adapt it a little bit, and then puree it as a smoothie, like a brownie batter smoothie. I'm thinking about it. Wann wird die nächste Puma Collection rauskommen? The next Pam X Puma Collection will launch on July 1st. What is your favorite recipe you ever created? Hard one. The banana bread, maybe? Oh my gosh, I have so many. I have like 400 recipes. Like out of this cookbook, it would maybe be, let's just have a look at the cookbook. Oh, those ones are very good. I don't think they get the hype that they deserve. Those ones are the saftige Haferriegel mit Himbeeren, the juicy oat bars with raspberries. They are very good. Those ones are also very good. Doppeldecker Haferriegel, like a 3-layer oat bar with a creamy chocolate middle part, and then also the fake Snickers. The fake Snickers are also very good. I actually still have some in my freezer for like half a year, and sometimes I go to my freezer and just bite in them when they are frozen, and it's very delicious. Oh, and those ones. Do you know that my dad was actually the biggest fan of the raspberry cups that we baked last Sunday? This is also saved on my channel, so you can find it here. He was the biggest fan of them. He was like, they are so delicious. They're like ice cream in the middle, covered by chocolate. And he was like, I was doing portion control with him, so I was only bringing him like 2 per day and having the rest down here, but he loved them. Yeah, I cannot decide. One of those recipes. The brownies are also good that are in the oven. Oh, oder die Muffins, die sind auch lecker. I have a lot of favorite recipes. Ich wüsste gerne, woher deine Booty-Shorts vom gestrigen Live sind. So my black booty shorts of the live workout yesterday, or basically of almost every dance workout, because I wear them all the time, they are from Intimissimi, and they are considered underwear. And they have different styles, like some that are more like this at the booty, some that are a string, and mine are the middle ones. And they are available at Intimissimi. You can always get them. They are like in the standard assortment. Are you worried about getting food poisoning in Bali? Yeah, I know. If there's something like the Bali belly, which is people getting digestive problems in Bali, and I've been to Bali twice in the past, and I was pretty careful because I knew what to look out for and not like to drink the tap water, etc. And I think I didn't have a Bali belly. And I think all good things are 3, so this time nothing will happen, I'm sure. Reinigst du deine Haut nur abends mit Öl oder auch morgens? No, I only use like the cleansing oil in the evening to get off my makeup, but not in the morning. In the morning, I just use water. Zählst du deine Kalorien, beziehungsweise hast du ein Kalorienlimit oder isst du nach Gefühl? Am I counting calories or am I just eating my brain is not working today. Intuitively. No, I'm eating intuitively. I stopped counting calories like 3 years ago or something, and I haven't counted calories ever since. And I think that was a very good decision because I learned to listen more to my body. Some days I eat a lot, sometimes I eat less. I just listen to my feeling of appetite and hunger. And sometimes, of course, it's different if you have like a dinner and then you overeat, blah, blah, blah. But that's fine. But I'm not counting calories. That's why I have literally no clue at all how many calories I eat per day. I literally have no idea. No idea. I eat a lot of nut butter and stuff, which is very dense in calories, but not as high in volume. So I think I eat more calories than I expect just because I spoon that stuff. But it's not like big in my stomach. It doesn't fill me up like crazy. It's just very calorie dense food. I have literally no idea. Mein Ofen ist so leise hier, ne? Da frage ich immer, ob der läuft. Ich muss einmal kurz checken gehen. It's such a new oven and it's so silent, it always makes me... Oh my gosh, once again. It always makes me question if it's actually running. Oh nee, die gehe ich noch richtig hoch im Ofen. Die sehen gut aus. Die sehen gut aus. Oh, die sahen gerade richtig gut aus. Sehr schön. Ich verstehe es nicht. Du isst Hähnchen, aber entwirfst nur vegane Produkte. Sinn. Yeah, that has a very... why am I eating meat, but all of my snacks are vegan? That has a very basic sense for me. I am not vegan. I love eating meat. I have my super organic meat, which I get directly from the farmer here in my hometown, and he doesn't use any antibiotics, etc. So I really make sure it's like the organic of the organic. However, I'm not a fan of milk products, like cow's milk, milk powder, whey protein, etc. because I think the growth hormones that are in milk, so the mother milk of a cow for its calf, is not healthy for humans. That is my opinion. And what could you put into a protein bar? It is milk powder, whey protein, and like anything of that kind. You would never put meat in there. You would never put fish in there. You wouldn't put eggs in there. So the only thing that is not vegan that you could put into snack products is milk stuff. And since I don't consume milk stuff, everything is automatically vegan, but that doesn't mean that I am vegan. That is the theory behind it. That's also why I'm not using like normal yogurt or Greek yogurt or something, because that is all like based on milk products. But that is basically the only thing that I cut out. Will you give us naturally Pam spoilers for this year? Oh my gosh, yeah. I think that is the best product ever that is coming out, hopefully for my birthday. In my opinion, it is even better than the oat bar. We will call it cake bar. And it's heaven. It's so soft. It's so soft. It's like cake. And it has several layers and then also a topping. It has a base, and then it has the cake part, and then it's coated, and then it has a topping. And it's the best bar I have ever eaten. Like when I was trying the last sample that I now approved, I was like, the best thing ever. Like ever. And we're hoping to launch that for my birthday, which is July 9th. And it will be called Cake Bar. And at first it will only be one flavor, because that's the only flavor that we finished by now. and I really hope it will work. Hackfleisch-Reispfanne is your best meal. Yeah, I know, the minced beef stir fry is also good. Will you come to Zurich this year? Yeah, I will come to Zurich this year. March 31st is my day. Puma event in the Jelmoli store. How do you feel about money now that you are rich? I care way less about money than you think, or than those people who write those comments expect. I'm a person, I forget to write invoices. For example, my biggest partners, I write invoices like half a year later sometimes. I don't sign contracts because I don't really care about those contracts. I just post because I'm a loyal person. I will do whatever we agreed on when we talked. But this thing on paper, do we need it? So, for example, sometimes we don't have the contracts ready until November, and I'm still posting everything according to the contract and doing everything I have to do, and then I'm signing the contract, and then for another half a year I forgot to write the invoice. Obviously, that comes from a point of me being in a financial stable position that I don't need that money right away. But that also kind of shows that the money isn't the motivation for me, or also the life workouts that we do. I don't get a single cent for them from anybody. I'm not getting YouTube money from it because I cannot enable ads for it. I'm not getting money by Warning Music because this is not part of the contract. I'm not getting money by you for training live with you. So this has literally nothing with money to do with me, and I'm still doing it because I love it. So, and also this year, of course, some things are connected to the app and the cookbook, etc. But money was never the motivation for me. Also because my family always came from a financially stable background. That's why this was never the urge for me to do things. I never really had to make money with Instagram right away. It just happened over time. And obviously now I make a lot of money from the companies and everything that I built. It's also a lot of work. But also with Naturally Pam, I'm not taking the money out of the company. I'm keeping it in there so we can reinvest it in new products. We can reinvest it now for my beauty company. So I'm also not making a lot of money from that company, not in a sense of I'm taking it out and using it for, I don't know, my personal pleasure or something. So I guess money is less of a motivation that you will think, at least if you wrote that comment right now. What is your favorite animal? A dog. I've always been a dog person. My parents never allowed me to have a dog, and then I forced them to go every Sunday to the Tierheim. What is Tierheim in English? Where the dogs are that don't have parents. To go there and then walk with one dog each Sunday, because that was the time you could go there and take just a random dog just for a walk, and that was every Sunday at 10, and that's what we had to do because I was not allowed to have a dog. Which workout will come next? Next week we will have the Lucas and Steve workout. I don't know if you can remember, but those two DJs were visiting me here in December. It's a beginner kind of fun leg workout. And that's will be out on Wednesday. And then the week afterwards is a video that I want to film tomorrow. It is upper body with bottles and booty band circuit training. Tried it 2 days ago a couple of times and I'm freaking sore. And it's very good. Animal Shelter ist hier. Ah, danke, das habe ich noch nicht benutzt in meinem Leben. Kannst du bitte mal ein K-Pop Dance Workout machen? Can you do a K-Pop Dance Workout? We have to see if Warner has somebody who does K-Pop. I don't think so. What smartwatch do you use to track your workout and calories? None. Like when I estimate the calories burned for a YouTube workout, I just do it from experience because I tracked it for a long time in my life and I think I can like compare it pretty nicely to workouts that we had in the past and then I know how much you will burn. But I don't track it anymore. It's a beautiful day, yeah, 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 yeah. It's coming back to my mind. Magst du Katzen? I never had so much contact with cats in my life. Yes, I think they are also nice animals. I was just like having more contact with the dogs in my life and I would consider myself more as a dog person. However, I also agree that cats have certain traits that are also amazing. They just didn't raise like a spark in me. Big hug from Slovenia. Big hug from Germany. What is your dog's name? I don't have a dog. I don't have a dog. But for some reason my parents suddenly went into this having a dog thing, which they never were in the past. And like give them 2 more years. I think my parents will have a dog. Meine Katze sitzt auf meinem Schoß und schaut mir zu. Das ist schön. Say hi to your cat. How much time do we have left? By the way, if the brownies are almost ready, take a knife and stab them in the middle. No, so we can see. Wait a second, I'm not going to rip off my light once again. So we can see if they are done. Oh Gott, sehen die gut aus. Die gehen richtig schön hoch. Oh, schön. They are very beautiful. Way more beautiful than the ones that I baked in Ibiza in December. I did the same recipe in the end of December when I was in Ibiza and I didn't have baking powder and they were not as beautiful as those ones. Oh, I'm looking forward to eating them. Can I get the Jungglück products in Slovenia? I have no clue. You have to check. I have no clue. My promos always have to be in German, so I think no. What do you do when you don't feel like working out? So either I don't work out, but I always try to ask myself, am I not feeling like working out because I'm like exhausted and tired? Then it's okay, I will not work out. Or am I not working out because I don't know, it's a gray and dark day and everything is kind of and am I just finding excuses not to work out? And then I just try to not think and just put on my stuff and go into this room over there, or to my yoga mat. And what I always find out, even after 10 years, it's not so bad. Like even if you really didn't feel like working out, and then I'm standing in this room and then I'm suddenly okay, I'm here, I'm just gonna start. And then once you start, it's really not that bad. It's most of the times only like the procrastinating before. But once you start, like it was never bad for me. Like all that time of me working out, like once I started, it was always okay. And I try to remember that feeling, and then I don't have a big problem with motivation anymore. Yes, Franzi, we compensate the flights. Of course, like compensating flights is still not solving all of the problems, because those trees first have to grow until they compensate it after years. So it's a solution that is making it better, but not 100% good. But we are compensating, yeah. Würde deine Mutter je einen Podcast mit dir drehen? Would your mom ever record a podcast with you? Maybe, yeah. Maybe on the Maldives. Auf Deutsch. She wouldn't do it in English, but our podcast is in German, so maybe. Keine Frage, sondern ein großes Dankeschön an dich für den Mood-Tracker in der Pam-App. Die Tipps sind so toll. Das muss unglaublich viel Arbeit gewesen sein oder immer noch sein. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that you like the mood tracker. Yeah, I'm still constantly adding like tips and little messages to hope that you don't get the same thing twice. And sometimes when I'm having like a free moment, I just sit there and try to like brainstorm about more ideas. And a couple of days ago, I wanted to watch Emily in Paris, the last episode that was left. And then I decided, okay, no, let's do the mood messages instead. So I went on my treadmill, and then I just walk in like very slow walking pace just to like do something. And then I wrote 40 mood messages at once. And I was very happy about it. But thank you for that comment. By the way, I haven't written the workout plans for this week yet, not fully. I'm thinking about the Saturday part. Do you want to have normal videos? Or do you want to have like live sessions of January or before? So you can still kind of have the live feeling on Saturday, and then you can choose which live session you want to do. I mean, we had a lot in the past, so you can switch it up. So do you want to have a normal schedule, or should we kind of keep the live feeling on Saturday? Because I also think brownie time. Because I also think it's kind of sad, like the live sessions are saved and then we never do them again. Not sure about that. Dann schauen wir mal, wie die aussehen. Oh, sind die schön. Okay, so if you want to have them fudgy, take them out now. If you want to have them more like a cake and not as fudgy, keep them in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes. I will do the knife check. Live feeling? Okay. Oh, I'm happy about your response. I was also thinking I would prefer the live workouts. And if you don't want to do the live workout, I mean, you can just have a look at the videos and then do them individually. Okay, knife check. Gott, wieso habe ich denn da 2 Haare von mir drauf? So, straight in the middle. If it comes out clean, which it did, it's fine. Gut. Jetzt habe ich schon wieder keinen Kuchengitter, ne? Schlecht. Okay, I will put it onto a cutting board first. To cut it. Things you do on a cutting board. Okay, let's cut them. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. Can you see? A big ass brownie. But they really need to cool down. They also taste better over time. Like, you can try them right now, but don't eat everything at once. Because... okay, vielleicht sind sie doch noch ein bisschen weich. Because they will taste better when they are cold and even after like half a day. Ist ja auch gut. Ich lecke das an und dann schneide ich wieder durch. Hauptsache, jeder aus der Familie hat ein bisschen Sabber von mir abbekommen. Ist das gemein? Ich hole mal ein neues Messer. Ein bisschen hier so für die Hygiene im Livestream, ne? Wenn ihr nicht da wärt. Haha. Yeah, I also love my golden knives. I also love that everything is gold here. Okay. Oh mein Gott, sind die schön. Don't forget to send me a picture of your brownie if you baked something. So I can repost you. I love reposting you. Oh, die sind ein bisschen heiß jetzt. Finger verbrannt. But they are very fluffy and very beautiful texture. Schönerle. Also was macht mich glücklich? Something that makes me happy. Okay, here we have the brownies. Ich hole euch gleich mal nach vorne. Beautiful texture. I will get you. Do you think you want a husband and children? Yeah, of course. Of course. I mean, you never know what life has as a plan for you. Oh, schöner View hier von unten. Okay, wartet. You never know what life has in plan for you. But in general, I would say yeah. Okay. Brownies look like that. Oh, we haven't done a taste test. Okay, we have to change camera perspective once again. But I will show them to you first. Schön sind die. Ein bisschen flach hier an der Seite, aber sehen gut aus. Okay, wait a second. Jetzt brauche ich hier eine spontane Handyhalterung, die sich auch nannte Mixergefäß. Bitte? Which one am I using? Should I taste the big one, the beautiful one, or is that for my dad? Ich nehme mal hier ein Rammstück. Oh, sind die fudgy. Schon wieder ein Haar von mir im Brownie, ne? Oh, sind die weich. Und die sind richtig lecker. Oh, die schmecken sehr gut. The inside feels fudgy, almost like dough, but then the dough just turned into cake, so it's like What did you have for breakfast today? Nothing. Brownies are my breakfast. Die sehen so gut aus. Guckt euch mal diese Textur an. Richtig gut geworden. Oh, sind die lecker. Warum glaubst du, sagen Frauengäste auf YouTube immer Nein zu deinen Anfragen? Why do female guests never accept my invite on YouTube? I think because they are scared. I think because they are scared of maybe like not keeping up with the workout, and then it's like a woman to woman comparison or something. And maybe like people who sing, because most of the times I invite artists and musicians, maybe they don't have working out as their life focus, and then they think they are automatically not as good or something, which I think is very sad, and I don't agree to that thinking. But I guess that has to be the reason, otherwise, I don't know, I only got no's in the past. I mean, we had like 20 men, but no women. No women. Okay, also die sind sehr lecker, aber die müssen echt noch ein bisschen abkühlen, dann werden die noch besser, aber die schmecken jetzt schon so gut, ne? Noch ein Stück essen. Und dann kommen sie auf den Balkon. Okay, send me pictures of your brownies. And I cannot talk, my entire mouth is full of brownie. Thank you so much for joining our last live session. It was a pleasure to bake with you once again. Sending you kisses, and I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. Bye bye.